because of Impractical Jokers, do you feel like most people you meet might be pranking you?
Well,
interesting question.
No, what I feel is most people I meet think I'm doing it to them.
Got it.
So if they see me, they assume there's a high chance they're on the show. The issue is I film the show a few hours a day, and then the rest of those hours of the day is just me. So I'm way more in my real life than on the show. But when anyone sees me, they assume. So anytime I'm in public anywhere, they assume they're on the show.
Yeah.
So I always have to go through that rigmarole where I'm like, no.
We're like, am I on the show right now?
Yeah,
and you're like, no, you're at my wedding.
Yeah.
But because a few of the stories you tell, I feel like you don't know you're being pranked. Like the cop who's like, oh, this is your biggest fan who just got in a car accident.
Oh, that happens to me a lot. Yeah. That
I was
happens
on a
a lot
flight with
too.
you once. Remember? And the pilot made believe like there was something. Dude, I literally, I don't
forgot that this happens to me a
what
lot.
airline this was, but whatever airline this was,
Wild.
suck it.
Wild.
We were late. We were like, not late, but we landed at like 4 o'clock-ish and had a show like 7. So it's like, you want to get to the hotel.
I forgot all about
shower,
this.
whatever. Well, I get off the flight. I'm waiting for Sal. Like, we're all, a couple of rows difference, and I'm waiting for Sal. Everybody gets off the flight. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I'm like texting him, like, are you okay? Like, did I miss you? Did you get off ahead of me? And whatever. 10 minutes go by. Sal comes off, and he's just going. And I'm like, what the hell happened? He goes, the pilot, they played a prank on me. The pilot and the flight attendants played a prank on them and said that there was some type of vicious, infectious chemical that was on his seat, and he had to sign this paperwork or something. What was it?
The flight attendant comes over to me somewhere like an hour before the flight ends, whatever it was, or like half hour. She hands me an official piece of paper that was printed out. And it says, like, it was very technical. It says, like, the seat number. It says a lot of coding. And it's like, it's almost like one of those dot matrix printers. It looks very, like, official. Like, she tore it off and it was, like, coming over the wire. And she's like, the person, it was identified after post-flight, last flight, that the person in your seat was identified with an infectious disease. Or something,
this is pre-COVID
something
stuff.
of that pre-COVID, something of that nature. Like to which I read it, and I did not anticipate it being a joke because it was such a serious thing.
You were terrified,
and they said that you please do not get up out of your seat, please do not like whatever, and when the plane lands, please stay until the plane has deboarded, and so someone can come in and tend to this with you. And I was like, oh my God, like what like Emma, do I have a disease? What is this disease? Like I got to stay on that. And then everyone got off. I waited. And then the pilot comes over and he's like, yeah, I'm the pilot. I was like, yes. And I'm like so nervous. And he goes, and I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, I love the show. I was like, wait, what? I was like 300 people just got off the plane. And for the last 40 minutes, I thought I had a disease.
I mean, it's just so stupid. Because I remember one of the flight attendants coming up to me and be like, hey, is that Sal from Practical Jokers? And I was like, I don't know. And then they're like, oh, but you came on the plane with him. Is that from the show? I remember saying that. I was like, I don't know. And they go, but you came on the plane with him. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. They're like, do you think it'd be fun to play a prank on him? And I swear to God, I remember saying, no, don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. I remember saying that, and they did it anyway.
They did it.
Just assholes.
You
know?
Well, I will tell you this, though. After that, he's like, let me get a picture. I was like, all right, let's do it. And then I'm like, I can't believe you did that. Like, I thought I really got scared of it. I'm like, you got to let me sit in the cockpit now. And he goes, okay. And I just went up there and I sat in the cockpit and they took my phone and were taking pictures of me in the cockpit.
Okay, actually, he's not that bad of a guy. Take it back. Yeah.
I was like, man, I feel like we're breaking a lot of laws and rules.
He broke law after law after law, that guy.
Shout out that guy, though.
Shout out that guy. It's
Great
actually
guy.
Sully. You've heard of him. He landed the plane.
You've heard of him. A couple months later, he landed a plane or something in the
something
water.
like that. But still, I mean, don't do that again, Sully.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed.